So will Michael Hawkins pick the Oklahoma Sooners or the TCU Horned Frogs? And I think that's a question on a lot of Oklahoma Sooners fans' minds right now because there's a lot going on in this recruitment. You've seen Marcos Davila decommit from TCU, and I think we need to talk about it, break it down, talk about this timeline, and I'm going to hopefully put some reassurance in you guys about the quarterback for the Oklahoma Sooners and the 2024 class. But before we do that, please go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Listen, it's completely free for you guys to hit the like and the subscribe button. It really means a lot to us as content creators. It's what helps push our content out there. So please, please, please take just 1 second to hit that like and the subscribe button. So I know Oklahoma Sooners fans, listen, y'all have been worried about where Michael Hawkins is going to land since the Jeff Lebby rumors and since he canceled his commitment on January 31st. And I think we need to break everything down, kind of take a step back and look at this recruitment. So June of 18th, Michael Hawkins was offered by Kendall Briles while he was at Arkansas. On July 27th, and this was all in 2022, Michael Hawkins is offered by Oklahoma and Jeff Lebby. On October 8th, TCU offers him, which at this time, no one really believed that they would be a player, especially since the relationship was there with Kendall Briles and Jeff Lebby. On December 4th, you saw him drop a top 8 with OU, TCU, and Arkansas, and specifically. Notice how we're kind of centering around these 3 teams, even though we're not talking about the other 8 teams or the other teams that, gave him a offer. On December 22nd, Marcos Davila, listen, he committed to TCU. So again, no reason why anybody would think that Oklahoma would need to be worried about TCU. Jump into the year of 2023. Kendall Briles leaves Arkansas for an offensive coordinator job at TCU. During the same time that this is going on, Jeff Lebby is being rumored to be linked to the Alabama offensive coordinator job, which, hey, listen, if you're an Oklahoma fan, I think still today you have to be okay with that because your coordinator is somebody that Nick Saban wanted, which you can use that pitch. You can use that as a pitch on the recruiting trail. So January 31st, Michael Hawkins was supposed to commit. And a lot of insiders were thinking this was going to be Oklahoma. Well, come to find out, with TCU getting Kendall Briles, Michael Hawkins wanted to take a step back, and he really wanted to look at what this recruitment is like for him. Not to mention, he is also in the middle of moving from Allen, Texas to Frisco Emerson because, well, you all know the story. So on February 14th, the UIL granted transfer request to Hawkins to move to Frisco Emerson. And on February 22nd, just a couple days ago, Marcos Davila decommits from TCU. So we're here today looking at this question. Will Michael Hawkins commit to the Oklahoma Sooners? And everything you're hearing from the insiders, everything you read, it leads you to believe the Oklahoma Sooners are still in great position. And a lot of them tell you there shouldn't be any concern about Marcos Davila decommitting from TCU, mainly because, well, Kendall Briles was not his recruiter, was not the coach that wanted him. It was Garrett Riley, who's now at Clemson. And Kendall Briles has made it clear he's going to come in and recruit over Marcus. So why would Marcus not want to decommit and look at his other options? This coach obviously is not loyal to him. Why should he be loyal to him? Kind of catch my drift here? Now, Marcus is going to be taking visits to Colorado. You expect that he would take one to Clemson as well. There are some other places that you could potentially see getting visits. But listen, when you look at the Hawkins commitment, he's taken, On3 has it listed as 4. You're hearing that it's a lot more than that. And he's taken 6 visits to Kendall Briles altogether, whether that was at Arkansas or TCU. Well, I say 6 visits to 6 visits together. He took 3 to Arkansas, and he's taken 3 to TCU so far. 2 of those will have been while TCU will have been while Kendall Briles was there, and then 3 while he was at Arkansas. So there was 1 in between there that, but yeah, so, Kendall Briles, he definitely has a relationship with him. He definitely has the ability to go out there and recruit this kid, right? So, yeah, I mean, can you blame Michael Hawkins for wanting to go through, reevaluate his whole recruitment, and decide if Oklahoma is the place for him? You can't blame the kid. Listen, this is a place where you're potentially going to have to spend 4 years. Oklahoma is a place where, hey, you're probably going to have to sit behind Jackson Arnold for 2 years. And then you never know. In 2025, you might have a quarterback that could come in and challenge you. When you go to TCU, you're likely going to be able to fight for that job year one. That's a pretty good, difference between the two programs. Ultimately, I'm going to trust my insiders. I'm going to trust what Parker and Brandon are saying, that they believe Michael Hawkins will be a Sooner. And I think that's what you guys should believe as well. And I get it. They can only put out there what they're told. So sometimes it doesn't matter a whole lot. But at the end of the day, Oklahoma is going to be fine, because even if they don't get Michael Hawkins, they're still in the Van Buren races. And, I mean, you can still go into the transfer portal. In 2025, you're probably going to take 2 quarterbacks. It's not like this is over for Oklahoma if they don't get Michael Hawkins. It might make it a little bit harder, but it's not over. So, guys, go ahead and jump down in the comments below and let me know what you guys think. Where do you guys think Michael Hawkins ends up committing, and do you think it will be the Oklahoma